Hey everybody, what's up? Fred McKinnon here, E-BusinessOnline. Today we're going to talk about dayparting. What is dayparting? That is when you take your advertising marketing budget and you allocate the way that that budget is spent throughout the day. A part of it may be spent here, a part of it spent there. So it's very important to do dayparting. We'll talk about why, okay? So I am in an app called Perpetua. Link to that will be down in the YouTube description here, the video description. But so I'm in Perpetua and I'm just doing some tweaking on a client account. One thing in our agency, E-BusinessOnline, that we do is manage all of the Amazon ads or the Walmart ads for the marketplace that we're managing. And in this case, this account's really on fire. It's doing great. And this is just, over the last 30 days, something like that. And this is account-wide. This isn't specific to one campaign. And you can see, this is doing really well. We've spent $4,639 to generate almost $28,000 in attributed sales. That's a 16.64% ACoS. ACoS stands for advertising cost of sales, and you take your ad spend and you divide it by your attributed sales. There's another metric that we really like called TACoS, which is ACoS with a T in front of it. Hey, today is Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, spelled the same way as tacos. Now I want tacos, but TACoS is when you take your ad spend and you divide it by your complete total overall sales. All right. The TACoS on this count is less than 10%. It's around 7%. And then just a glorious, beautiful, very proud of almost a 32% conversion rate, which is, like I said, on fire. So this account's really just nailing it already. We've really got it dialed in to the PPC, but I just want to do better. All right. And here's the reason why. Because with any client that we manage, whether it be your brand, our own brands, typically, a client or a brand owner has one of two ways of approaching their PPC. They have a fixed budget where they go, look, this is the amount that we're allowed to spend every month. We don't want to spend more than that. And then there's some clients who are like, hey, as long as you can get me an X% conversion rate or X tacos or lower or an ACoS of this, we don't care how much money you spend. You're printing money at that. In other words, if for every $16.64 I spend, I'm making $100, that's profitable for you, then you're like, hey, turn on the printing press. Don't run out of budget. Keep shoveling money into that thing because we're making money every time. It just depends on the client. In this case, we do have a fixed budget that we're working with every month, and we tend to run out of budget. Even though the campaigns are doing fantastic, we're still running out of budget. So rather than try to increase the spend, I want to fine-tune that spend more, and that's where dayparting comes in. All right. So this is really cool. Again, Perpetua makes this really easy with their stream feature, which is if you're using Perpetua, it's down here, stream. And when we do this, you can see over this course of time, and I have it selected by day of week and time. So I can see what my attributed sales, again, this isn't total sales. This is just sales that are a result of ads over a little time period of 30 days here. I can see what that looks like on a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And the darker the color, the more attributed sales there are during that time block. So probably one of the darkest ones of all is actually at 7 a.m. on Saturdays, which is not typically when I expect to have my best sales. But knowing this particular brand, knowing this particular product and the type of market, the type of people that are buying this product, it makes complete sense to me. All right, these are early risers, they're getting after it. So on Saturday mornings, we're getting a lot of sales from our ads. There could be other reasons for that. It could be that the main competitor for this brand just doesn't advertise on Saturday. So our ads show up way more because our ACoS actually is a little higher. It's 22.5 there. It's 17 there. But I can see that the best times of the week are early Saturday morning, early Friday morning, early Thursday morning, and then for some reason on Wednesday afternoon. I call it healthy hump day. On Wednesday, it starts really picking up. And then just steady throughout the day on Sunday. I feel like, Sunday, this brand's customers are getting settled. They're getting planned for the week. They're wanting to make sure that they've got what they need. They're ordering it. They're seeing our ads. They're clicking on it and purchasing. Pretty steady from 4 o'clock in the morning all the way to 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. And then they start dwindling themselves down. They're going out to dinner. They're putting the kids to bed. They're doing bath time and so forth. One last quick thing on this. You can see really when things are just kind of dead. Early in the morning, midnight, 1 a.m., nobody's clicking on ads. Why are we spending money on ads, right? Why are we spending money here at 1 a.m., at 2 a.m., and so forth, at 3 a.m.? Now, at 3 a.m. on Thursday, people are waking up and getting started here a little bit. And then by 4 a.m., 5 a.m., they're really getting started. All right. And this is going to be in my time zone, but you can see how that has. So now that I'm armed with this information, I can create bid multiplier schedules and apply those to all of my goals or specific campaigns in Perpetua. And what that's going to do is either going to pause my advertising completely, or maybe during these down times when we're just not getting a whole lot of activity, we want to still have an ad presence, but we don't want to be spending much money. So we'll reduce our bids substantially. And then when we're really, we know our customers are really clicking and buying, we want to make sure that we're really maximizing that by increasing our bids. So I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to switch over to our bid multiplier and we'll talk about that just a bit. Okay, so now we're over on the bid multiplier schedules, and I've created a schedule based on the data that we had in the other tab here. And with that, I'm able to now come and look at this schedule. So you can see that if I come back over here, there was nothing happening early in the morning, right? Nothing happened at all. So I actually, on Sunday, there's a little bit happening at midnight and 1 a.m., for whatever reason. I want my ads to show there, but barely. So 25% here, what that means is that a $1 bid would now be a 25 cents bid. So I've really decreased my bid substantially, and I have paused it throughout the rest of the week. Done the same thing at the 1 a.m. slot all week long. At 2 a.m., I start maybe doing a 50% bid, a 25% bid on the weekend. And then you can see this strategy employed throughout. Here's Monday and Tuesday. I still want to have my ads showing, but I don't really want to be paying premium clicks for those ads. I don't want to pay premium bids during those time slots on Tuesday morning and Tuesday afternoon when I'm just not, less than $10. And most of this brand's products are more than $10. So what they are buying, they're buying small variations of this that really just, we're not generating a whole lot of value by spending money on ads during these times. So I do have some ads running, but I really have the ads greatly reduced. Actually, at 9 o'clock in the morning on Mondays, I'm increasing them to 75%. So in that case, a $1 bid is now a 75 cents bid. And even that might be a little bit aggressive. I don't know that it's really worth it for all of this. I may go in and fine tune that. If I wanted to, like at 9 o'clock, I could just click here and I could change that to 50 and I could hit confirm. Or I could literally just say 50 and I could hit this button here and push 50% all the way down to make that easy. I'm at 50% pretty much all day Tuesday until Tuesday evening. Things start picking up just a little bit on Tuesday evening, very little though. I could probably stay at 50% the whole day on Tuesday. But now you really start seeing these hot spots on Wednesday afternoon and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday mornings. And during those hot spots, I'm at 125. On Wednesday afternoon, I want to be at 125, but I don't want to run out of budget. So I'm going at 110. So now at 11 a.m. on Wednesday, my $1 bid is now $1.10. And you just apply that multiplier by whatever your bid might happen to be. But dynamically, we're just shifting where we're pushing our money at certain blocks of the day. And you can see here on Friday morning, Thursday, Friday, Saturday morning, we're at 125. So I'll make those changes. That's what Dayparting is all about. It's a way to take our total ad budget, and instead of just your typical campaign, when you set it up and you say, here's my bid, and it's going to do that, and it's going to be available, and it's going to be showing your ad 24 hours a day, and your bid is going to be the same 24 hours a day. So this is a way to update that dynamically at times of the day and days of the week when it's going to provide more value, really more bang for the buck, so to speak. I'd love to know more about you, what your campaign strategy is. I'd love to know if this helps. As I wrap up this video, I want to encourage you, please subscribe. It means everything to get subscribers here on the E-BusinessOnline channel, and click that bell to get notified when we release something new. But more importantly, what really motivates me to post content is engagement. Throw the little thumbs up, like in there, and then leave a comment. So I want to end by asking you a question. If you're watching this, do you use Dayparting as part of your PPC strategy? If so, say yes or no in the comments. And if yes, I'd love to know more about it. Tell me about what you're doing. Also, if you're watching this, you're a PPC expert, you're like, hey, I see some problems with this, Fred. I don't agree at all with what you're doing. Hey, chime in, man. Let's hear about it. Let me know what you think. But hopefully this will work. Anytime we make changes like this, you got to check them. You can't just make the change and walk away. So after implementing this Dayparting on this particular client, we're going to let it run for a good week or so, maybe 2 weeks, and then come back and analyze it and see what happened to our conversion rate, our ad spend, our overall advertising cost of sale, ACOS, and then, of course, our total advertising cost of sale, TACOs. Hey, I hope this brings value to you. Share this with your friends and let us know. Thank you.